5 free betting picks for you for Tuesday, February 23rd, 2021. And yes, I'm back from the beach after a 3-4 day trip. Some rough weather getting down there, having to fight through the snow and ice, but beautiful trip down there. Great times. And we're back with some free betting picks for you. Nice winner last night with my best bet winner. Stayed hot. I believe it's 6-1 or 7-1 the last run of plays here, and we look to keep it going. I'll have another play on my best bet deal for you. And of course, as always, tons of hoops action this time of year, so make sure you get in on that. Our hoops action starts with the NBA tonight. We go to here in Ohio. We see a Cleveland Cavaliers team that's once again, if you don't think ownership's important in sports, there's a reason why the Cleveland Cavaliers are at the bottom of the NBA once LeBron, as soon as LeBron has left and not been with Cleveland, they've been at the bottom of the NBA for 3 decades, seems like. Hawks at the Cavaliers. Hawks favored by 7, total of 226.5. I like the over here. This Hawks defense is just as bad as this Cleveland team, and at least Cleveland at home does score a lot of points. So I like the over 226.5. I believe the Hawks are on an 8-0 run on the overs, if my memory serves me right. So I like the over in that game. So don't forget, as always, if you haven't done so, hit that thumbs up and put in the comments who you like. As Mr. Tucker Moore asked about the Florida College. I don't know. Auburn's been one of my teams I've won a lot of money with since Cooper has been back from Auburn. So I've kind of stayed away from playing against them. So I don't know. I don't think I would have a play in that one. So don't forget, though, put in the comments who you like, or put a comment after the fact. As long as you guys continue to hit those thumbs up and put in the comments, I'll continue to do my free plays and give out specials every day. Don't forget my best bet winner, picksandparlays.net/Craig. We hit the over in that Blazers game. It was a tight one. Had to nail biter a little bit since it was such a blowout, but we did get that Blazers Suns over last night, kept our run in best bets. And today we have a best bet winner in college basketball, just $14.99 at that link. The link is in the description. Also, several of you asked for a subscription price because you don't want to buy that $14.99 every day. Just $79 gets you a subscription for a weekly pass. The link, the only way to get that is the link is in the description, or you can type it, picksandparlays.net/Craig. All right, so then we go to college basketball. A nice matchup here. And by the way, that Cavaliers play was a 4.5-star play. 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Illinois at Michigan State. Illinois favored by 7, total of 144. And yes, Michigan State did get the big win at an up-and-down Indiana team. But I think you can get a little carried away, say, oh, well, one win, they're back on track. And Coach Izzo, this Michigan State team is just not as good as years past. They don't have that. We've talked about that. They don't have that one leader that Tom Izzo has had since Mateen Cleaves. Almost every one of his teams, Draymond Green, Cassius Winston the last few years, they've always had that. He just doesn't have that, and it's been a problem facing a very good Illinois team that is 8-2 straight up in their last 10 games, and not bad on the road, 5-3 against the spread on the road. Key stat, Michigan State at home this year, 2-9 against the spread. So give me Illinois -7 here as a 4-star play in that one. Then we go to Boston Celtics at the Mavericks. This is a 7:30 Eastern Standard Time game, 4-star play. Celtics favored by 1.5, total 226.5. Dallas in a back-to-back spot. Dallas did win last night against a Memphis team that's really banged up. I kind of thought one of our plays last night, I kind of thought Memphis would play a little better. They just did not. So I don't know how much that tested Dallas, because so yes, it's you put an asterisk. They are in a back-to-back, but they didn't have to play big minutes last night. The big key for me is Boston Celtics are, coming off that ugly, they gave up a 24-point lead and lost to the Pelicans in overtime. I just can't see Brad Stevens and this Boston Celtics veteran group letting that game just kind of just get swept under the carpet. I think they bounce back in a big way. If you put that game away, I mean, Dallas is just 3-7 against the spread in their last 10 games. So yes, they won yesterday and easily, but they haven't been any good against the spread either. So give me the Boston Celtics -1.5, 4-star play in that one. That's, like I said, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time game. So my best bet, though, for today, of course, is in college basketball, picksandparlays.net/Craig. Just $14.99 if you use that link. The link is in the description, both at Facebook and at YouTube. So Thomas says Lakers in trouble. Lakers are in trouble until they get AD back. I mean, if AD comes back, they're going to be just fine. I mean, if LeBron's the best player in basketball, which I think that can be obviously argumentative at this point of his career, but he's one of them. Let's just say that AD's right behind him. You add in Kevin Durant, Curry, Harden. He's right there. So you give me two of the best players, they're going to have a chance come playoff time if he's healthy. All right, and believe me, I hate LeBron. So if you say bad things about LeBron, I'm not going to be. But I don't think they're in trouble until we see what they look like with AD back. So, all right, then we finish it up in NBA tonight. So this will be my third NBA play. 4-star play. Wizards at the Clippers. Clippers big favorite, 11.5 points. Total of 234.5. And this Wizard team, nice comeback. I was getting off the plane last night when and had to drive back. Is a long story, but you know how it is to fly right now with the limited schedules. And I saw that the Wizards were down, and I jumped on it. Nice in play. I was just flying through Pittsburgh, so I happened to, of course, have sports betting there. So I got in on the in game there. Nice winner with the Wizards in the big comeback. So I think the Wizards use that as confidence, and they've been pretty good as of late. Give me the 11.5 points with Wizards. I know they're in a back-to-back. That's why this is only a 4-star play. If they weren't and getting 11.5 points, I would be all over this as probably my best bet or one of my best bets of the day. Say that 5 times. All right. And then, as always, the last play, as long as we're doing them during the day, is our consensus report. We go right to our consensus report and several plays. And, of course, you can go to picksandparlays.net. In the Picks and Parlays premium picks drop down, you'll see consensus. You can purchase a full consensus report. Today we have up right now, we have 5 consensus plays up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 5 consensus plays. 4 in college basketball, 1 in the NBA. Even got the early Akron at Ohio game, so make sure you get it over there. Get the full consensus report, just less than $2 a day to get the monthly pass. So the play we have for today is Oklahoma minus 10.5 at Kansas State. We have 3 handicappers to 0 on Oklahoma. I don't know if I said Oklahoma State. Oklahoma Sooners at Kansas State. Kansas State's been absolutely terrible. So Oklahoma minus 10.5 is our consensus free play. So that's our 5 free plays. I will give a recap here, but don't forget, if you haven't done so, hit that thumbs up. Put in the comments who you like. And as long as you continue to do those things, we'll continue to do this free video every day. Of course, now we're back at the normal time slot, 10 to 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. I do that Monday through Friday. And then Friday night and Saturday night, I do Saturday and Sunday's plays. That's about midnight. So make sure you get back on the regular schedule now that I'm back from the beach. Okay. Also, don't forget picksandparlays.net/Craig. That's where my best bet, been red hot. I don't know if it's 7-1 or 6-1, but either way, been red hot with my best bet winners. And that link to get that at just $14.99 is in the description to this video. So the best plays in college basketball tonight. Also have a subscription there for just $79 for a week of my plays. So you're going to get the best bet every day. So if you don't want to pay the $14.99 a day, it saves you a little more. So it's up to you. But go to that link is in the description or type it in picksandparlays.net/Craig. All right. So we're going to give these out in the order of how I like them for today. So we have a 4.5-star play, Hawks at Cavaliers. I like the over in that game, over 226.5. I just think these are really bad defenses. And I think Cleveland back at home, though, they do score a little more at home. So I do think the over hits here. Then we go to Illinois at Michigan State. 4-star play. I like Illinois -7. The reason this isn't a bigger play, yes, Michigan State's coming off that back win, so maybe Tom Izzo's figured something out, but I just think it was more that Indiana's just not very good. But I think Illinois is really good. In fact, I think Illinois, if I had to place outside of the top 4 or 5 teams right now in college basketball, I would probably have Illinois as my long shot winner because I think they have what it takes on both defense, and when they shoot the ball well, I think Illinois can win it all. So Illinois -7 in here. Michigan State's been really bad against the spread at home, too. Then I like the Wizards at the Clippers. I like the Wizards plus the 11.5. I just think they got a lot of momentum going as of lately. And don't forget, anytime Russell Westbrook's back at home, in California, he usually plays pretty well. Looked good last night. I think he'll have another big night tonight. Then the Celtics plus or -1.5 as a 4-star play as well. That's my 4th free play. I just think they have a big bounce back game after letting that big lead go against the Pelicans. And then consensus college basketball, we're going to have the Oklahoma Sooners. And you can get that full consensus report for less than $2 a day. Picksandparlays.net. Click on the premium picks drop down. Click on consensus. Get on that consensus report. But there's 5 consensus plays. This is one of them, Oklahoma minus 10.5. So that's what we have today. That's our 5 free plays. Don't forget, hit that thumbs up and put in the comments who you like. Do I like Golden State tonight? Not really. Not really. I was thinking under in that game, though. Almost, it was kind of a star. It was close to making that Wizards cutoff. So that would be there. So that's what I have for today. Don't forget it. Put in the comments who you like, even if you're watching this after the fact. And we'll be back again tomorrow, 10 to 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you check us out. You're getting on my best bet tonight. Picksandparlays.net /Craig. Best bet in college hoops. Link is in the description.